Welcome to Rate the Audits, where misconduct is put under the spotlight and accountability is demanded without fear or hesitation. This is the channel where truth stands tall and power is held to account. Today's feature brings us face to face with authority and exposes how quickly rights can be challenged when citizens refuse to bow down. The episode is brought to us by the laughing auditor who never backs down and always keeps the camera rolling. He visited Slough police station with nothing more than a lens and determination to show the public what happens when those sworn to protect go unchecked, and as you will see, this encounter transforms into a clear lesson on power, overreach, control and the fight for civil rights. This is not just about filming cars, this is about defending the principle that public photography is lawful and untouchable, and the more they push, the clearer the truth becomes, and in the end their actions reveal far more about themselves than they ever intended.
What's your name?
My name? My name is Nanya.
Daniel.
Nanya.
Danya.
Nanya.
Nanya.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's your purpose of being at the police station?
Pardon?
What's your purpose for being here?
What's my purpose for being here?
Yes.
I don't think I need to have a purpose, do I?
No, I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Did you come to the station to report anything, or?
I don't know.
Fine. Okay. So you're going to be detained for a search, okay?
Huh?
The grounds for the search are that we've had the front staff say they've seen your CCTV cameras looking into vehicles. Okay?
The moment begins with the auditor standing in a public area breaking no law, observing vehicles that are in plain sight. The officers do not like it. They march out with questions already locked and loaded, demanding his name, his reason, his purpose, as if a free man needs permission to look at what is open to all, and when he refuses to provide answers, when he exercises his right to remain silent, the tone shifts instantly. Instead of respecting lawful choice, the officers escalate. They declare he will be detained for a search. They invent suspicion out of thin air, claiming cameras showed him looking into cars. But since when did looking become a crime? Since when did the simple act of observation justify detention? This is the power of intimidation masquerading as procedure, and it is here that the real battle begins.
What powers are you using?
We're trying to conceal your identity from us as well.
What powers are you using?
We're using Section 1 of PACE of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, okay?
What's your grounds for that search?
I've literally just explained them to you, okay?
Just reiterate it, please, if you don't mind.
Oh, I've told you.
No, can you reiterate it? And I need you to formally identify yourself, because you're about to make a massive mistake, okay?
So the object of the search is look for anything for going equipped to...
The officer leans on Section 1 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act, a law meant to stop theft and serious crime, but here it is twisted into a weapon against a citizen holding a camera. They claim he might be going equipped to steal, yet there are no tools, no attempts, no evidence, nothing except a refusal to answer their intrusive questions. The absurdity is clear. Recording cars in daylight is transformed into suspicion of burglary. The officer tries to dress it up with official words, but the truth is exposed by the emptiness of his reasoning. This is not reasonable suspicion, this is fishing for justification. This is the misuse of a power designed for criminals, applied instead to silence a man with a camera, and every second of this exchange makes the abuse more obvious.
What is your grounds for the search?
Yeah.
I'm asking you.
Yeah, so my name's PC217 Troper. I'm an officer based at the Slough Police Station.
Yeah. So what's your grounds for the search? Section 1 of PACE. What's your grounds? You need grounds to...
Yeah, Section 1 of PACE. The grounds are that we have a report
somewhere
that the staff have seen you on the CCTV cameras actively looking into vehicles in the car park.
So what's the issue with that?
Yeah, well, I suspect from what's been reported to us that you might be looking to try and steal items from those cars.
From a police station car park?
Yeah. Yeah.
The buffoonery is unreal.
It sounds silly that somebody would try and steal from the car park, but it has been done and damage has been caused to vehicles before.
Right, okay, so you're just going to tar everything.
As pressure mounts, the auditor remains calm and firm. He challenges their words. He demands they identify themselves. He forces them to state grounds again and again, knowing full well they have none, and with every repetition the weakness of their position shows through. They resort to past incidents, claiming cars have been damaged before, but past crimes do not give authority to suspect the present. That is not law, that is assumption. If this logic stood, then anyone standing near a shop could be accused of theft, and anyone near a bank could be treated as a robber. This is lazy policing at its worst. Suspicion must be earned by action, not location, yet they ignore this and continue pressing forward, unwilling to admit that they are wrong, and the auditor makes it clear they are about to make a massive mistake.
So you're wearing something on your face as well.
You need to be careful with that, because you know what a protected characteristic is, yeah? Right? So I wear this for health grounds. So in other words, you're going to discriminate against me because I'm wearing something for health grounds. You didn't ask me about my mask when you were talking to me, and I could have quite easily explained that. So
Fine, have you got anything on you that you shouldn't have, or anything sharp at the moment?
I've got no. I need you to formally identify yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, I have, I've identified myself.
No, formally identify yourself. 3 points identification.
Yeah, PC Tropia, 217 is my shoulder number, based at Slough Police Station.
And yourself?
Acting Police Sergeant 2273.
And you're a acting sergeant?
Yeah.
Right, what I'm going to tell you is, you're about to make a massive mistake, okay? Because you don't have grounds for a search.
Okay.
Right? And what will happen is, I'll have you in front of the IOPC, and then, when that's all done with, I'll get a big compensation claim out of it, because you're about to overstep the mark, alright?
Okay.
Because I'm walking about a car park, you've had someone saying that I'm looking into cars, even if that was true, and what?
So what's the reason for recording on the camera?
The questioning grows desperate. They point to his face covering. They try to use his mask as another angle, but he dismantles that quickly, explaining it relates to health and even warning them about discrimination, and still they press on, demanding to know his reason for filming. But the answer is the same: none of your business, because it is not a crime to film. The true reason for this detention begins to shine through. It is not about theft. It is not about crime prevention. It is about control. It is about silencing lawful activity by turning it into suspicion, and this is where the misuse of power is laid bare. The law is not being applied here. It is being bent, twisted, and used as a shield for intimidation, and the auditor calls it out directly.
Colleague, not a member of the public, was it a colleague?
That's a member of the public.
Was it a member of the public that I was looking in cars?
Yes.
What about car enthusiasts?
Sorry?
What about car enthusiasts?
It's possible, but...
It's possible, but you weren't giving us any indication.
I don't need to. I don't need to answer myself to you. Am I obliged to answer your questions?
You're not.
Well, there you go then.
If you had a conversation with us, maybe we could have negated this.
I did have a conversation with you. You just didn't like the answer.
Well, it's not we didn't like it.
Of course, you're now searching me. You're now searching me under Section 1 of PACE because you didn't like the answers I was giving you. That's what's happened.
It's not necessarily that we didn't like them. It's just that it wasn't ticking the boxes that we needed to
I don't, but again, I don't need to answer to you.
And then you're well within your right to do
Right, and now you've overstepped the mark. You're putting your promotion in jeopardy here. You understand that?
No, not really.
100%, yeah.
It's not about
100%. Because I tell you something, pal, I do this all the time, okay? So I know for a fact you've overstepped the mark. Okay. You don't have grounds for a search. 100% you don't have grounds for a search.
You've got our details. If you want to complain, you're more than welcome to do that.
I will complain.
The officers now cling to the thinnest excuses. They say staff saw him looking at cars. They insist that is enough. They suggest he could be a threat simply because others once were. But when the auditor turns their logic back on them with a sharp example accusing an old lady of theft without evidence, their argument collapses instantly. The officer demands proof, but proof was never asked for. When it was his turn, suddenly the double standard is undeniable. They are exposed in their inconsistency, ready to detain on word of mouth, yet unwilling to accept the same standard applied to them. The auditor proves his point brilliantly. Cameras do not lie, witnesses do, and instead of seeking evidence they chose the easy path: detain first, justify later.
Into cars. Have you seen this CCTV?
Well, we have a report from college.
Have you seen the CCTV? It's still had evidence, my friend. You know what I mean? Like, I could...
We only need to...
Alright.
We only need to...
Okay, that lady's just went to Tesco and robbed some cheese. Are you going to stop and search her?
Have you seen her do it?
I'm making an allegation that she's done it. I'm making an allegation that she's done it. That little old lady there has went to Tesco and stole some cheese. Doesn't matter whether I've seen her do it or not. Like...
If you haven't seen her do it...
The CCTV off it. Go and check that.
Yeah, but how do you know that?
What?
Have you seen it yourself?
At Tesco.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I just came out there to get a bottle of drink.
And you...
The encounter deepens as the auditor demands accountability. He asks for their details. He forces them to stand by their words. He reminds them that this overreach will not disappear, that civil court and compensation will come if rights are violated. The officers try to deflect. They try to steer the conversation, but the auditor stands unshaken. He knows the law. He knows their duty. He knows this is intimidation dressed up as procedure, and he is determined to make them feel the weight of their choices. And here lies the true strength of audits, because every refusal, every excuse, every misstep is caught on film, preserved for the world to see. Once light is shone on abuse, it cannot hide. It must face accountability, and this is exactly what they fear most.
Silly your point of view is, you just said that the CCTV, you've not bothered to go and check it.
Okay, but I've had
So why wouldn't you go and check that evidence? What?
I've had it from a police colleague and members of the public.
Right, I'm a member of the public. I'm making an allegation.
Okay, but you're making an allegation based on what?
Pardon?
You're making an allegation based on what?
Based on what I might have seen.
You might have seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because they might have seen it. You've not checked the CCTV to corroborate what they've said. You know, the camera is a witness that doesn't lie.
With the search completed and nothing found, the auditor turns to procedure, demanding the written record that is his right under law. The officer tries to dodge. He offers an email. He suggests the auditor should walk into the station himself, but the auditor refuses, standing firm, insisting that the law requires a paper copy on the spot and he will accept nothing less. This moment matters because paperwork is accountability. It is a record that cannot be denied or erased. It is proof of what happened and why, and without it abuse thrives. The auditor knows this. He pushes hard, refusing to let them twist obligation into convenience. He demands they do their job, and every excuse they give only makes their resistance look worse.
No, I want a paper copy, so you either write it out or you type it out and then print it. Do your job. And what's that monstrosity you're wearing on your vest? What is that?
What?
That little... It looks like a union flag, but it's not a union flag because a union flag's got 3 colours and one of those colours isn't black. So what is that? Is that police issue?
Did you say you wanted a copy? A written copy? Paper copy?
Asked and answered. So I suggest you jog on, do your work.
You want a paper copy?
I suggest, again, asked and answered. So I suggest you wind your neck in, jog back off into your station and bring me back my...
The front counter.
No, you go and get it for me. You either write it out or you go and print it. I'm entitled to a copy of the search. I'm not going into the police station just now. So you can go and get me that stop and search slip. As is my entitlement.
You are entitled.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Right.
An entitlement. You go to the front counter. We can
No, you go and get it for me. Are you refusing to give me my stop and search slip? You've overstepped the mark.
Okay.
So shut up and go and do your job.
So the way
shut up and go and do your job.
that we would give you...
Just shut your mouth. Be quiet. Zip it.
There's no need to be...
Wished. No need to be rude. You've just abused section 1 of PACE to stop and search me. 100% you have. And I guarantee you a civil court will find otherwise. I guarantee it.
If you want a paper copy, go to the front.
Go and get... So you're refusing to get my stop and search slip, as is my entitlement. That's what's happening.
No.
I've asked you to go and get me my stop and search slip. Are you going to get me my stop and search slip? Yes or no? It doesn't matter. If you're not going to go and do it, just tell me you're not going to go and do it. Are you going to go and get it? No. There you go. So you're refusing what is my right to have my stop and search slip.
To a copy, yeah, but
I know I'm entitled to a copy, but you could provide it to me right here and now. Well, go and get it. Go and get it, bring it back out. Go and get it, bring it back out. Go and get it, bring it back out. If you're not, jog on, see you later, you're dismissed. Oh, he's back. Tail between his legs. Thought you weren't going to give me it.
I am back.
I thought you weren't going to go and get me it. You're a good little boy, aren't you?
There you go.
Yeah, you're a good little boy. Look at that. Stop his search receipt. So he did go and get me it after all. I wonder why he done that. He kind of knew, I think, that was where he'd messed up.
The tension grows as the officer still resists, telling him to go inside to collect it, trying to shift responsibility, but the auditor never yields. He reminds them again it is their duty, their obligation, their responsibility to provide it now, right here, not later, not elsewhere. Finally, under the weight of persistence, the officer gives in. Tail between his legs, he goes back inside and returns with the paper copy, the very thing he claimed could not be done. It is a moment of quiet victory, not because the paper itself is powerful, but because forcing its delivery proved the officer wrong. It showed that procedure can be demanded and won when you refuse to step back.